Hello, fellow Clashaholics. This is your old buddy Crunchy Frog here, and we're at the Babu base. And this little guy just turned Town Hall 13. You can see, isn't it pretty? I got the little new base layout for him and everything. He's got his basic building started, but he really doesn't have much done. I just placed the Royal Champion banner, and he's ready to get going. So I'm going to do some attacking. And we're also going to, since it's Friday, we're also going to start our capital raid today. Because all these bases can use some that loot so we can get some extra perks. Now, since I just turned Town Hall 13, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a rich Town Hall 12 if it comes along. So don't hold it against me. Because basically I'm just a Town Hall 13 in name only. But I'll also attack a Town Hall 13 if it's got enough loot. That's what we're going for here, is loot. And if you can hear that construction noise, I'm sorry for that, but I shouldn't really apologize for the city. They've been doing unnecessary construction on a nearby road forever. I don't think it's ever going to stop. Okay, do we have any single target in front of us? No, those are all multi-targets, so that's good. We'll go ahead and do that. Now let's do the queen over here. Oh, we've got these two buildings over here messing with my targeting. Can I just queue off that? Yeah, I'll just queue off this and just go boom like that. And I'll miss it anyway, so didn't really matter in the long run, did it? You can tell this guy designed his own base. He figured, oh, that's a good design, I'll just do it like this. Which, kudos to him for designing his own base. But as a man who designs his own base, he's not really got the greatest base design. Just putting little circles of walls like that. But I guess it's pretty much as good as anything else because, dragons, they don't pay any mention, any kind of attention to walls. Let's watch these dragons. Let's do a little close-up here. A new town hall always has the heroes and everything maxed up temporarily, which is very, very nice of super smell. And there we go. And we should be getting a 4-time star bonus too, because we're a new Town Hall 13. I'm going to have an awful lot of Town Hall 13s in my clan now. Because I started most of these bases, like about 15 of them, I started up right around the same time, pretty close anyway. Okay, well, we have a decent amount of loot here. I think we might go for this, but wait a second. We have single target infernos in those blasted little isolated sections, so we'll steer clear for now. I don't like those. We can go through those, but they're a nightmare. Okay, here we go. This looks much better. Let's go ahead and take out some air defenses. Weaken that queen while we're at it. And take out that air sweeper. And now we're going to send the queen here to take out that air defense, and she does. Good job, queen. She summons Rodrigo to help her look for the ever-elusive Margarita. We're going to need to do a little bit more funneling, so we're going to call in the old minion prince here. King just wants to walk around beside the walls over there. And it's no wonder I didn't use his ability right away. So I guess I'm the jackass. Here we go. Send in those dragons. What's the queen doing? No, I guess she's dead. Or she's stunned. See, there she is with her little summer outfit. The stars going around her head like some Hanna-Barbera cartoon when Bugs Bunny gets knocked out. Isn't that what used to happen? Where they'd bonk him on the head and a great big lump would appear? Okay, let's use our warden ability here. Around this town hall. Here we go. Okay, dragons. You might want to go over here and damage the thing that's damaging you. Yeah, please aim at this Inferno Tower. There you go. Very good. And this attack is going just according to plan. Very fine. Okay, look at that loot. I tell you, I see that loot and it puts a smile on my face. And this great big old star bonus. I'll bet you my treasury is pretty full by now. Very nice. Okay. Okay, what's one of the first things that I want to do is we want to upgrade this, but I already upgraded that. That's one of the first things that I do. I just want to double check there to make sure I did it. Okay, army camps are next. Always upgrade your offense first. Now, let's see, where's the Giga Inferno? Here it is. We want to upgrade the Town Hall weapon. We're going to have to upgrade some defenses because we don't want our builders slacking. But we're looking for more elixir. That's always how it goes. At the beginning of your town hall, you need tons of elixir. Towards the end, you're always full of elixir because you can't use it for anything other than walls. And if your walls are maxed, then oh well. Come on, let's try to find somebody who's let's find like the Bill Gates of Clash of Clans, or I shouldn't even say Bill Gates because he's not really rich anymore. Let's say the Elon Musk of Clash of Clans. Isn't he like the richest guy in the world? I believe he is. Dude is working to put man on Mars. You know, I think it's kind of funny that Elon Musk used to be so cool. You know, he was friends with Obama, and he was for all these environmental causes, and he created the electric car, and everybody loved him. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's the greatest genius of all time. He's wonderful." But as soon as he goes and actually helps Donald Trump get some of the waste and abuse out of our government, suddenly he's the bad guy. He's terrible. He's awful. He's evil. So you're saying you're for waste and abuse and fraud? Because that's all he's doing. He's just trying to streamline the government so that we're not getting constantly ripped off. I don't know how that suddenly became a bad thing. I just don't understand it. Hey guys, you know what? Make up your minds. Either he's like super smart and super cool, or he's this terrible, evil idiot. But they don't have to make up their minds because they're insane. They don't really have minds. Because, I mean, think about it. That's obviously insanity. That's all it can be. Okay, let me get this straight. You're going to use fossil fuels to burn down a place that sells environmentally friendly electric cars. Okay. I don't really get that, but I guess common sense has left the building. When you don't even know when you can't define what a woman is, you don't know the difference between boys and girls, then I don't think you can really stand in judgment of people who have different beliefs if you can't distinguish between a boy and a girl. Okay? I mean, when I was 7, I knew the difference between boys and girls. It's pretty obvious. Anyway, our dragons are just muscling through these bases very nicely. Town Hall 13. The town hall has changed, but the dragons remain the same. There we go. That's a nice little chunk of loot. It's not quite Musk-esque, but it's still pretty good. Let's go do one more attack, because we just need one more star bonus, and then we can put my lazy workers back to work. They're union, and they demand being paid up front, which you can't blame them. They don't want to get ripped off, right? Okay, the Beagle Artillery is up here. The Beagle Artillery. So what we'll do is we'll take care of some of these air defenses on the backside. Get these guys injured. Got us an air sweeper right here. Oops, I used too many lightnings on him. My big old fat finger went and double tapped it. That's okay. We'll go ahead and snipe it out with this Queen's giant arrow. Come on, Queen. There you go. That's a girl. Okay, let the king get a little bit closer to the wall up there, and then we're going to activate his ability. You can do a little funneling from my army. Put in... Oh man, I accidentally pressed the ability. I meant to tap on my Stone Slammer, and I tapped on my Warden instead. So let's just hope that we don't need the ability when we're fighting the town hall. Yes, it happens on occasion, and it's a stupid thing, but luckily we don't need all 3 stars for this attack. And we froze that town hall up a little bit with the Minion Prince ability. Hey, dragons. Take them down. There we go. This is looking pretty good. We got the Stone Slammer still alive, and 2 of our heroes are still up. We should be good. I don't see any major threats, except for that scatter shot in the corner. This guy is going to be a problem. But I think we have enough dragons that we can survive. Plus we have the Minion Prince, and this guy has got really good power. So of course that's what the scatter shot is targeting. Take him down, Minion Prince. There you go. It looks like we got this one. Very nice. Dracula. That's the name of this player, Dracula. Very nice. Okay. I guess we don't get the 4 times bonus. I thought that's a little odd. Anyway, let's see here. We don't have enough elixir right now to do an army camp, but we'll come back and get that later. In the meantime, we can do some of these other buildings and get them out of the way. We've got a hidden Tesla. There we go. Very good. Now I would like to get some research going here, but I don't have enough elixir, so what I'm going to have to do is just go out and do some elixir hunting. See, we have There's a million elixir there. Builder gold, builder elixir. Okay. Yeah, still not enough to do the dragons, and that's my first priority. So, maybe we'll do some bonus attacks. How does that sound? It rained last night, so it's fairly cool. It's cooler than usual, so I've turned the air conditioner off so that you don't hear the constant buzzing sound. And that means I could probably make a little bit of a longer video here. Do some more dragon attacks purely for the elixir. You know what I should do? What I should do, and I should be doing this anyway because this is a new town hall, I should be getting some sneaky goblins activated. Hey, I guess you didn't know this when you were watching the video. When you clicked on this, you thought, well, we'll see Crunchy Frog, and he'll just do a bunch of dragon attacks. That's what he likes to do. I guess you didn't figure on this, did you? Okay. Let's go ahead and replace this with this. And we'll put the minion prince in there because my royal champion is being upgraded, so let's go get some elixir real quick. What do you say? We don't need any stars, so we're just gonna see how fast we can get a bunch of elixir. Really, the longest part of this whole process is finding a base with any elixir at all. So we're just gonna sprinkle. I do 3 sneaky goblins for a storage, 1 for a collector. Let's go around the edge real quick. And we get the outer ones, and then we get the inner ones. Okay, make sure we catch all of them. Okay, that's good enough. And rinse and repeat. Okay, this guy's got a little bit of elixir. You see I'm assigning a sneaky goblin to each collector. And it looks like most of his loot is being stored in his collectors, which means he's not particularly active. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, superb work. Boost a super troop 20 times. Wow, okay. Very good. I'm surprised I've only done it 20 times on this base. Oh boy, this guy's got a lot of gold. And you know what? I don't really need that much gold, but I'll take it. And in case you didn't know, this is why I named, or this is one of the reasons why I named my clan Sneakyville. Because there's a lot of sneaky goblin action going on around these parts. And also, there's a double meaning behind it, too. I don't know if you ever watched the documentary on the Manson family, when they busted Charles Manson and his little gaggle of, to put it mildly, little idiot hippie girls who did whatever he wanted. Now, how deranged do you have to be to look at a guy like Charlie Manson and say, yeah, that guy, I want to take orders from that guy. But anyway, the cops brought him in, and he was talking about his compound out in the desert, and he was saying, yeah, we call it Sneakyville out there, because everything's real sneaky up around Sneakyville. And I thought that was hilarious when I saw it. Everything's real sneaky around Sneakyville. So that's another reason why I thought that's a good name for this, because I use sneaky goblins all the time, and you see my demented reasoning. So in a way, I'm kind of saying that I'm the Charlie Manson of Clash of Clans, right? We got Sneakyville. We're all sneaky with our sneaky goblins. Okay, we're going to need 7.5 million elixir to get those dragons started, and that is something that has to be done. It just has to. We cannot progress until we know that those dragons, and I don't know how they upgrade them. Some kind of weird sorcery that goes on. Maybe they feed them really good dragon food, or I don't know. Okay, well, we're just going to go ahead and grab the elixir from here, too. And grab that dark elixir. Now that I think about it, you know who sounds a lot like Charles Manson? This guy, James Carville, that you see every once in a while on TV. I don't know if you know who that is. He's some kind of Democratic strategist. And he sounds like this. That's a James Carville. Now those Democrats, they need to settle down. Just let the Republicans destroy themselves. And his wife lovingly refers to him as Old Snakehead, and it's hilarious because he looks like a snake. Okay, here we go. This should be enough, and there we go. Upgrading the dragons. My beautiful, beautiful little dragons. Okay. And this base is rip-roaring and ready to go. Look at that. I got 1,033 regular elixir left over after that purchase. That's what you call cutting it close. You can see all the gems I accumulate because I don't spend them on anything. Unless there's a new skin out. Let's go look at the skins. Do I want to get a skin? I'm going to take you with on this behind-the-scenes look at what I do with my gems. That's usually what I do. I just buy skins with them. Well, I just got the Royal Champion unlocked here, so I think I want to get a Royal Champion skin. What's this? Football Queen? Okay, that costs $10. Who spends $10 on a skin? I mean, come on. The Jungle Champion? Is that Grace Jones? Let's see here. The Winter Champion, the Rogue. I do like the Shadow Champion. She's pretty cool. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, she's got... Is that a shovel? She's carrying a skull or something. Very interesting. And look at the Primal Champion. What's up with her haircut? Oh no, that's not her haircut. That's a bird on her head. Okay. Let's move it along here. Warrior Champion. That's pretty cool. The Ghost Champion. I already have that one on a different base. I like to get unique ones. See, I already have the Football Champion too. I also have the Dragon Champion, but that Dragon Champion is awfully cool. Sometimes I'll get more than one. I've got 20 bases, so I do like this one because it looks different, you know, and also it's dragon themed. So let's get it. Very nice. And we'll go ahead and get her dressed up as the Dragon Champion. There we go. But she needs to be upgraded. Anyway, I guess that'll do it for now. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. And having fun playing the best version of Clash of Clans. And until next time, this is your old buddy Crunchy Frog signing out.